Okay, ready to dive in again? Today, we are looking at a huge shift in the financial landscape,
Mm.
a massive wealth transfer.
Huge is right.
And get this, we are talking about $100 trillion
$100 trillion.
changing hands globally
Globally, yeah.
over the next decade.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's almost like, I don't even know, every single person
Yeah, to put it in perspective.
on the planet
Think about it like this.
getting a check for like $13,000.
It's as if every single person on the planet got a check for about $13,000.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling. So this isn't just like, families,
Right.
rich families passing down money. This is something way, way bigger.
It is. It's really the culmination of decades
Yeah.
of wealth accumulation
Okay.
by the baby boomer generation.
Right.
And as they age, well,
Sure.
that wealth is going to flow to their heirs.
Yeah, makes sense. But is it really different this time?
But it is different this time.
How so? What makes this, like, uniquely different?
Well, for one thing, the sheer scale of it
Oh, yeah.
is unprecedented.
$100 trillion, yeah.
But it's also about who is inheriting the money.
Okay, yeah.
We've got the millennials,
Yeah.
a generation.
Yeah, what do they call them? The digital natives?
Yeah, known for their tech savviness.
Yeah.
And some might say
Okay.
different values.
Different values, yeah.
They're about to become major players in the world of finance.
Yeah, I mean, our sources even mentioned something about, like, millennial clients. What is all the buzz about that?
Yeah.
I mean, we always hear about millennials and avocado toast
Yeah.
and,
Experiences.
experiences. Yeah.
But how does that translate into managing, like you said,
Yeah.
$100 trillion?
Exactly. $100 trillion. How does that work?
Well, it's a good question. I think, you see, millennials are often associated with a desire for social impact.
Okay.
And we're already seeing that play out in their investment decisions.
Okay. So, like, how so?
For example, you see some millennials are choosing to invest in companies that align with their values, even if it means slightly lower returns.
So instead of just chasing,
Right.
the biggest profits,
Maximum returns.
the maximum returns, they are thinking about things like
Yeah. Sustainability,
sustainability.
ethical practices.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So you could see a surge in what's called impact investing,
Impact investing, yeah.
where investors prioritize companies working on solutions for things like climate change
Okay.
or social inequality.
Gotcha.
And it goes beyond just picking individual stocks.
Okay.
Some millennials are putting their money into funds that are specifically designed to make a positive impact,
Interesting. Okay.
like those focused on renewable energy or affordable housing.
So, yeah, like ESG type stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But it also sounds like a pretty big shift
It is.
from how, older generations. Right.
Invest. My parents.
Your parents' generation, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a big shift.
It is. Traditional financial advisors might need to adapt
Yeah.
to this new generation of clients
Yeah.
who are less focused
Right.
solely on maximizing returns and more interested in aligning their investments with their values.
Easy. Okay. This is all fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
But there was one statistic in our materials that really jumped out at me.
Okay.
Women are expected to control half
Half.
of the global wealth market in just 5 years.
5 years.
5 years, yeah. That's fast.
What are the implications of that?
Midst of the largest wealth transfer in history right at this very moment. So $100 trillion of wealth is going to next-gen and millennial clients over the next decade. So that has some pretty significant implications. But in addition to that, women are controlling more and more global wealth. Today, they control a third of global wealth, but in the next 5 years, $30 trillion is going to pass in the hands of women, and they're going to control over 50% of the global wealth market out there today. So imagine that when we have a change and a shift to next-gen, millennial, to women, what happens? Well, the preferences for women, next-gen, and millennials is very different. Women care deeply about investing with purpose, investing to make an impact, doing good with their investments. So you're going to see some significant opportunities for us as we lean in and have been leaning in to capturing more of the female wallet globally. In addition to this increase of wealth with our female clients comes the setting up of more family offices and the need ever so more to lean in and educate our female clients around the world, to inspire, to elevate, to make sure that they have the right platforms for networking, learning, and the